First point is we are not unfamiliar in the U.S. today with the notion of that there is such a thing as social justice, and that the concept of social justice that maybe we grew up with as children, which was we're on top, we're in charge, and everybody does what we say, and that's justice by definition, that is undergoing radical and deep change, and it is exceedingly threatening to a whole lot of people. Some, quite innocently, it's threatening to them because that's simply, it challenges an uncritical worldview that they've occupied and lived in all their lives. Some of them, on the other hand, because they have a vested interest in keeping things the way they are, or the way they were, or the way they imagine that they were. Traditions are important, but traditions can change. They can, and sometimes they must. Now, I personally think traditions have a very vital role to play in society. Traditions operate as a kind of warning sign, a caution sign, a yellow light, if you please, to discourage us from making radical changes too fast without calculating the cost and taking into account what it really implies, taking a step back and being reflective. Tradition gives a certain inertia to keeping doing things the way we've done. But if what you're doing is demonstrably dysfunctional and destructive, and is demonstrably contradictory to the principles that you claim to be operating on, then I think tradition has to give way. Now, how do you do that? Law. Interesting in our country how often it takes a Supreme Court decision. Threats and wars and rumors of wars over constitutional amendments to undo what the courts have done. The passage of time, a lot of time, habituation into new patterns, and education.